F&T's Tailgate Adventures is brought to you by F&T's Fur Harvesters Trading Post, Dan's Hunting Gear, Blazer Light and Supply, Coon Deer and Bear Potion, Ultra Advantage Dog Food, LL Electronics, Tech Tray, Canine Classics Dog Boxes, and promotional considerations provided by Tritronics.
Hello and welcome to F&T's Tailgate Adventures. I'm your host, David Schmidt, and these are the puppies. It's not dark enough to head to the woods and do any coon hunting, so I took the opportunity to get the pups out here to the woods behind the house and hoping they get a chance to chase up a chipmunk or a squirrel or something. But that kind of brings me to today's episode. Today's episode is about some real tree dog action with some real squirrel dogs. That means not my wife's rat terrier that I brought out here to tree a few squirrels, but some NKC squirrel champions that we got to hunt with earlier this year. We got out on a competition event, and despite myself and the camera crew, getting the cameras in the dogs' faces and out with the hunters, maybe making them a bit nervous, we had a great competition hunt. Great sportsmanship, treat a bunch of squirrels, got to see a lot of great tree dog action. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's adventure. Well, today we find ourselves on an NKC squirrel hunt. It's a competition event, and we managed to get out with a couple squirrel champions, so hopefully we'll see a bunch of squirrels today, right guys?
Yeah, hopefully.
And you guys want to introduce yourselves and introduce your dogs?
I'm Chris. This is my dog named Cat.
All right.
He's 6 years old.
Yeah? Okay.
My name's Todd Lambert, and this is my dog Fancy. She's a 3-year-old, and I raised her from a pup.
All right.
So,
well, we're going to try and stay out of your way, and we'll go out here and turn them loose and let you guys have at it.
okay, that's fine. Well, let's do it.
For those that aren't familiar with a competition hunt, what these guys are doing is listening for their dog, and when they hear their dog, recognizing their voice, they'll call that dog out and say, my dog's treed. And then they have to hold the tree for a certain period of time.
For 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes?
Unless both dogs are declared treed, then if both dogs are declared treed, you can walk straight to them.
Sure, sure.
You got 25 seconds.
So we're heading in there to this guy's dog that's treed. This is the 3 minutes is up. So there's just one dog treed, and what these guys are going to do is they're going to circle around the tree and look in this tree and the trees in the vicinity looking for the squirrel. And then if they find the squirrel, then they can score plus points on the points applied for that dog's tree. In the meantime, the other gentleman's listening for his dog.
Right here. The sugar maple.
Hey, moving.
Yep, I see. Good job, man.
So what you do is, when the guy calls his dog treed, they put points on the scorecard for first tree, and then lesser points for the second dog treed and third dog treed. Then you come into the tree like we did here, and you look for the dog to be on the tree, and then you start looking in the tree and the surrounding trees looking for the squirrel, which is what we did. We found the squirrel, and then you put plus points on that dog's tree, and then you turn the dog loose again, and then you go look for the other dog to be treed or this dog to go get on another tree. And that's how a competition hunt goes. It's all about listening for your dog, telling the judge my dog is or is not treed, and then putting points on the scorecard. And then if you find the squirrel, you put plus points. And if you don't find the squirrel, you just kind of circle the points, and those are kind of used later as a tiebreaker. And we hunt for 2 hours, and the dog with the most points wins the cast. So they're turning loose in there, and we're going to see what these dogs do.
Please stay tuned. Whether you visit us on the web, order from our catalog, fax, phone, mail-in, or visit our retail store, F&T has everything you need for all of your hound, hunting, and outdoor needs. If you chase fur, we have you covered.
Whether you're looking for your dog deep on a tree, or whether it's important that you find them quickly, you need a reliable, powerful telemetry system. You can depend on LL Electronics with the new Smart Collar 1000. LL Electronics, bringing hounds home safely since 1974.
F&T Canine Classic Hunting Dog Boxes. Rigging doors on a 30-degree angle for a more natural rigging position for dogs. Top storage for all your hunting gear and dog supplies. Multi-compartment boxes or single-compartment boxes for SUV and ATV owners. Solid wood frame with a 3/4 inch insulation barrier and including a hinged lid for easy cleaning. Welcome back.
It's kind of high-paced when you're on a competition hunt. We have another dog treed back here, and so there's a couple of things going on. The guys want to get closer to that dog so that they don't have a long walk once the time is run out. And then, of course, this gentleman's dog treed a squirrel, and they want to get that dog away from that tree so that it can go out and hunt some more. So we're just a few minutes in the hunt. We've already got one squirrel seen and another dog treed. So hopefully we can get back in here and see another squirrel. I think the biggest thing that sets a squirrel hunt apart from your coon hunts and your other big and small game hunts is how mobile these squirrels are. Because it's not a matter of just the tree the squirrel went up, it's the tree that the squirrel jumped to, and then the next tree and the next tree. And that one jumped into this tree and then ran down a small sapling and jumped into another tree. So it's you gotta have a keen eye and you gotta be fast, because those squirrels are pretty fast themselves. So we've got 2 trees and 2 squirrels seen already, and we're not that far into the hunt, so it's pretty exciting. We got a couple squirrel champions showing you why they're squirrel champions. Well, after making those 2 trees, what we're doing is we're kind of working our way around this ridge to get the dogs back in the woods a little bit deeper away from those trees that the squirrels are in. Obviously, it's not hunting season, so we haven't shot the squirrels out. And the dogs still know the squirrels are in the tree, so they're wanting to stay. So we're going to walk up this ridge and get them back in there and see if we can get a couple more squirrels treed. But been pretty exciting so far. So hopefully the weather and the squirrels will continue to work with us, and we'll see a few more today. Well, we got treed again. The dogs were actually split treed, probably about 75 feet apart. Each one of them had their own squirrel. So we decided to send them in here a little deeper, but as you can see, we've kind of run into a dilemma. We're kind of hoping the dogs work their way back around and we'll be all right. But again, still a lot of great dog action. We're on our 4th squirrel now, and still plenty of time left in the hunt. So these dogs are doing a great job. They're showing why they're both squirrel champions. They're kind of both doing their own thing. That was a prime example right back there. Those dogs weren't but 75 feet apart, but they each had their own squirrel and just did not care what that other dog was up to. So I think we're seeing a lot of good dog action today, and I imagine it will keep up and we'll see a few more squirrels. But 4 squirrels is pretty good so far.
Please stay tuned.
DeerPotion.com, the Deer Candy Corn Mix. The sweet, irresistible odor of Deer Potion turns shell corn into candy corn. It is also economical. 1 quart treats 800 pounds of corn. Draws deer in from long distances and keeps them coming back. Works great in automatic feeders. Get an advantage with Deer Potion. To get yours, send $24.99 to DeerPotion.com or go to DeerPotion.com for more details.
A dog food doesn't make the dog, but a good dog food makes a good dog better. Don't you want to give your dog the advantage? The ultra advantage?
Whether you visit us on the web, order from our catalog, fax, phone, mail-in, or visit our retail store, F&T has everything you need for all of your hound, hunting, and outdoor needs. If you chase fur, we have you covered.
Whether you're looking for your dog deep on a tree, or whether it's important that you find them quickly, you need a reliable, powerful telemetry system. You can depend on LL Electronics with the new Smart Collar 1000. LL Electronics, bringing hounds home safely since 1974.
Welcome back.
Well, that last tree was a den tree. We weren't able to see a squirrel there. So, and then we had another group, another cast, another group of hunters came in on us. So we decided to call timeout. As I mentioned before, we got a couple hours of hunt time. So when the clock's running, you're consuming hunt time. So we called timeout, and we're going to load the dogs up and head to another woods. But we've had some pretty good success so far. We've seen, what, four
squirrels and 1 den tree.
4 squirrels and 1 den tree. We talked to that other group they ran into back there, and they haven't seen a squirrel yet.
Nope.
So we're having quite a bit of success, relatively speaking. So we'll get loaded up and hit another woods and
All right.
hopefully tree some more squirrels.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we got 50 minutes left.
Yeah, 50 minutes left.
We'll turn them back in here and hopefully tree plenty more coon or squirrels in 50 minutes. Yeah, you guys want to tree squirrels.
Yeah, 1 or 2 squirrels. Coons ain't gonna do us no good.
That's right.
So.
All right, well, let's turn them in there and see what happens. Well, we're into some more squirrels. We just walked in here and the squirrel ran right by us and went that direction. And we've got 2 dogs treed. We got a dog treed off to our right and a dog treed off to our left. These guys are going to walk back there and get in between them so they can hear them better. And we'll see if we got some squirrels in a tree here real quick. Well, those dogs did again. They split trees from one another, probably maybe 50 yards apart. One in the pine trees up there and had a squirrel at the top of that tree, and one in that big cottonwood down here and had another squirrel. So, I mean, these dogs are kind of putting on a show for us today. And, you know, don't forget this is a competition hunt. I think these dogs are running neck and neck right now. But, you know, we've seen 6 squirrels and a den tree. I think we've seen a lot of great tree dog action as well. So, I think still very exciting. We still probably have about 45 minutes of the hunt left, so we'll get back in here and see how many more squirrels we can get before the hunt runs out.
Please stay tuned. F&T Canine Classic Hunting Dog Boxes. Rigging doors on a 30-degree angle for a more natural rigging position for dogs. Top storage for all your hunting gear and dog supplies. Multi-compartment boxes or single-compartment boxes for SUV and ATV owners. Solid wood frame with a 3/4-inch insulation barrier and including a hinged lid for easy cleaning.
DeerPotion.com, the Deer Candy Corn Mix. The sweet, irresistible odor of deer potion turns shale corn into candy corn. It is also economical. 1 quart treats 800 pounds of corn. draws deer in from long distances and keeps them coming back. Works great in automatic feeders. Get an advantage with Deer Potion. To get yours, send $24.99 to deerpotion.com or go to deerpotion.com for more details.
A dog food doesn't make the dog. But a good dog food makes a good dog better. Don't you want to give your dog the advantage? The ultra advantage?
Welcome back.
I think there was, one thing that may have gone unnoticed on the tree and the pines. That was your dog.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, you don't score a tree, you don't get plus points unless you see the squirrel. And you found his squirrel.
Right.
So just take notice of some sportsmanlike conduct that's occurring out here today, guys. That's something you don't often see, and I think something you need to pay attention to. So.
I think you see a lot of that in squirrel hunts.
In the squirrel hunts, you see more of that than you do in
In the coon hunts?
Yes.
I believe so.
Maybe a little less cutthroat, a little less competitive?
Yeah. We're out here to judge a dog. We want the best dog to win, whether it's his or mine.
Sure. Well, that's an important perspective.
Right.
So
It ain't who's the best animal.
that's right. That's right.
There you go.
So we're seeing some good hunters and some good tree dog action, and we're seeing plenty of squirrels. So far, a good day all around. I don't imagine it's going to change much.
I understand what you're saying.
Could be a shot going off. It's nice. Pull over left or right in the street.
Got to finish out our time.
Ho, ho.
I had 375 plus with 125 minus because she left that last tree. She got 50 plus. He had 375 plus with 200 circle. So he was a close one.
Actually, it was a pretty even hunt.
Should have kept my mouth shut on that last tree until your dog started barking. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, this was a true pleasure. You know, we scored on 6 squirrels, and these dogs were doing their own job, and we saw a few more dens. You know, I think they. I know only one of you can win, but I think both dogs did an outstanding job today. It was really impressive, and I want to say thank you much for letting us join you. It was a good time, and just in review, we had 3 squirrels each, and the brindle was the cast winner.
The brindle dog's the cast winner.
Okay.
With least minus.
Okay. Wonderful.
No minus.
No minus.
But no minus, absolutely. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I had a blast.
And I hope you enjoyed yourself too. And until next time, this was David Schmidt with another episode of Tailgate Adventures.
Tailgate Adventures is proud to have these fine kennels as partners: Pleasant Hill, Chestnut Ridge, Strawberry Mountain, Rawhide, Oak Ridge, Hardwood Elvis Attack, Trackman, and Cold Sweat. For more information on the show, visit us on the web at www.tailgateadventures.com.